miles per hour. So the last advisory was 105, now up to 115. Category 3 major hurricane Florence, and we're not going to be done yet. It is anticipated to continue to strengthen here. Very healthy looking system moving to the west right now at about 13 miles per hour. There's the projected path. Looks like it's going to stay south of Bermuda, but then making a beeline towards the U.S. coast, the east coast there. So somewhere along the southeast coast, we're going to be watching for this thing sometime late Thursday to make that landfall.
They've already have mandatory evacuations for Dare County. They want everybody out of there,
but as we head towards our Thursday into Friday,
out of Hatteras.
And you can see what we'll be dealing with here as it works its way through time, kind of slowing down and then dumping quite a bit of rain. So it's not just going to be the coast that feels the impacts. Even further inland, watch out for the rain that could lead to some flooding issues there. We'll have more on Florence in just a bit, but you certainly needed to have a hurricane plan ready right now. You need to have that, but if you're still getting it together right now, don't forget the emergency kit.
So important. Our hurricane expert, Dr. Rick Knabb, gives us a look at his personal kit.
Well, when hurricane comes calling, you want to be prepared. Having a well-stocked hurricane kit can go a long way in the aftermath. Our hurricane expert, Dr. Rick Knabb, with us to show us some things we should put in, including things you put in your own personal kit.
Yes, so you want to be thinking about shopping for these things in advance, ideally, because the lines are going to be really long for the things you desperately need when a hurricane is on your doorstep and you're thinking, I got to survive the storm and the potentially nasty and lengthy aftermath.
Where do we start?
Start with the really life-critical items like water. 1 gallon per person per day for at least 7 days is what I recommend for washing and for drinking. And also, help isn't going to be able to come if you get hurt after a storm. You need a first aid kit for the people and the pets.
We need food, too.
Non-perishable food. You'll often think about crackers and peanut butter and canned goods, but have you thought about the fact that the power is going to be out and you need a manual, not an electric can opener? And think outside the box a little bit. If the power is out, you're not going to be able to have one of those luxurious hot meals, but if you've got a gas grill, get another propane tank right now, and the water you have, boil some spaghetti. It will be a wonderful change of pace from the peanut butter and crackers.
There are members of the family that aren't human. We have our pets. We got to take care of those, too.
Yeah, get the food and their prescriptions. And speaking of prescriptions, fill your prescriptions for your people in your family ahead of time, because the roads might be blocked, the pharmacy might be closed, and some of our prescriptions are pretty important to have.
Toiletries make things a lot more convenient as well, but we're a technology society. That's so important for us to stay connected.
Yeah, think about what's not going to work. First of all, the ATMs won't be working, and the credit card machines won't be working with the power out. Have cash that you got ahead of time, and also, you won't be able to charge your cell phone in the electrical outlet, so get a portable battery-powered or solar-powered USB charger in addition to the batteries and the flashlights.
Protecting important documents is also really, really important. Stuff like your homeowner's insurance policy, you need that to be in a fireproof and waterproof container. But there are things that you also recommend that you do not put in a hurricane kit.
Yeah, one thing is, while you do want to get a generator, only operate it outdoors. Do not operate a generator inside. And then 2 more things that are not in the kit. Tape. Don't tape the windows. The windows are still going to break and the pieces will be larger and more deadly. And also candles. Stick with the flashlights. Candles can start a fire.
No open flames. Dr. Knabb, great advice. Thanks.
Indeed, got to have that preparation kit in the hand and ready, particularly when you're talking about it being so active, and that's what it is right now, Kelly.
Can you tell? It's the peak of hurricane season in the Atlantic. Of course, there's concerns out for Hawaii as well. But Dr. Erica Navarro, I'm really concerned about Isaac, which is a hurricane right now, and forecast to maybe do some strengthening.
Yes, this storm here, Isaac, in the Caribbean could bring some, in the Atlantic could bring some impacts into the Caribbean here into the coming days. So it's not just Florence. We've got a lot of storms here on our map. Some of them not likely to bring impacts, but some of them are expected to bring impacts to land here in other areas. So let's look at Isaac with the latest advisory here, 75-mile-per-hour storm, a Category 1 hurricane, anticipated to continue strengthening a little bit as it heads off to the west. It's got a pretty steady forward speed, so that's certainly some good news. It's not going to sit and have a potential to really intensify further, but we are expecting to see impacts coming into the Leeward Islands here, likely sometime Thursday evening into Friday morning, and then moving on into the Caribbean after that, likely bringing some heavy rain.
Sorry, that was an earthquake.
It could be a hurricane as it comes in. Likely
I'll check
right
it in
now
a little
it will
bit.
be weakening, so potentially maybe a high-end tropical storm or a hurricane coming into play. So the impacts will definitely still be felt. However, we are not facing the situation we were last year, but still, a lot of people still recovering from last year's hurricane season. So please make sure that you have preparations in place. Now, in Hawaii, you can see we've got impacts here also to prepare for. Tropical storm watches up for most of the islands in anticipation of Hurricane Olivia as it moves off to the west. Also likely weakening into a tropical storm as it approaches here sometime early on Wednesday. So heavy rainfall will be the potential with this storm to watch out for sure. Potentially a foot of rain on eastern portions of the islands there, 5 to 8 inches in other areas. Kelly, Alex, back to you guys.
All right, thanks so much, Dr. Burrow. Again, breaking now, if you're just joining us, the latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center on Hurricane Florence. It is a major Category 3 hurricane and making its way closer and closer to the U.S. East Coast.
We're waiting to hear from North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper. We'll bring that to you when we continue here on the Weather Channel.
All right, guys. Dare County is under a mandatory evacuation at Hatteras Island. Just thought you guys needed to know. Here's the update now. I will get back with this in a little bit. I've got to finish my evacuation kit if need be. God bless. Be safe. Thank you for watching.